Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm just going to share how to make these simple loops, but I'm going to share it with 3 different tools. I'm also going to use this pink silver plated copper wire by Hildy and Joe. I got this at Joann's. So I have 3 tools. And I'm going to start with the one that everyone usually starts with. That's the round nose pliers. For this, if you want to make your loops uniform, especially when you're starting, you can always get a marker. It doesn't really matter what color as long as you can see it. And just mark where you want to make the loop. So I'm just gonna make mine right here. You see that? Okay. All right. So this one I just wire wrapped it on one side, but let's just get started with this one here. I already have some cut wire. I'm gonna go ahead and make a loop right where I marked it, and I'm gonna try to make this as flush as possible right here, and then I'm gonna make the loop, and then I'm gonna turn this back and I'm gonna straighten it out. So it looks like that. Now you just kind of make some adjustments, whatever adjustments need to be made to it. And there's the loop. Now I'm gonna go to the other side and use a bead. Now I'm going to cut and leave, let's see, about 1/4 inch, maybe a little less, because I want to make it as small and tight as possible. So if I put my finger here like this, I'm going to cut about that much. Right there. And I might need to cut a little bit more. Let's see. It's right here. So I need to cut just like a tad more. It all depends on where you decide to make that line, whether you wanted a bigger hole or a smaller one. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and right there, and then turn it, and so I had about 1/4 inch was good. I didn't need to cut it. So like, just know that, you know, you make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. You can always start over. I'm just gonna cut it off and start over. All right. So we're gonna try again. I'm gonna go back to my round nose pliers, hold it like this, and then I'm gonna turn it and then bring my tool back and straighten it out. So there's my loop. Go back, put the bead in. It's probably the hardest part when you're first starting, like just figuring out how much wire you actually need to make that loop. And I'm gonna cut this much off. See right there? Okay, I'm gonna take my pliers again and how I have my hand flush to the round nose pliers, turn it, let go, turn it again. Okay, that's what you got right now. And then I'm gonna go back and straighten it out. Just know that if you mess with it too much, you can cause the wire to break. So here's one, and that's how I did it with the regular round nose pliers, okay? The next one I'm going to use is going to be this one. So all the loops are uniform. It has 3 different sizes, and I'm going to get another piece of wire. Oh shit, I cut the wrong one, didn't I? Okay, well, I'm gonna straighten it out. Okay, now I'm gonna pick a side. So I'm gonna use, because I'm gonna actually do probably this one right here, this big bead right here. I'm just gonna use this one here, just, you know, just to share it. So we're gonna do the loop on this side. So like the other one, I make it flush, and then I'm going to turn it, and you see how it's just going around. I'm gonna let go, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to straighten out the loop. So just straighten it out. It's a big loop, right? I'm just gonna close it. Sometimes you gotta mess with it a little bit. Okay, so here's the loop. Okay, and then I'm gonna put the bead in. Just make it pretty. I'm gonna use some gold rhinestone spacers. I'll use that one. Okay, and I'll put the bead in. So pretty, right? And then the other one. Just like that. Now I'm going to, I hope it doesn't stop me from making a perfect loop. Let's see. This is the side that I used. Is it? Yeah, so I use this side. So I'm gonna go ahead and I need to cut, but I need to cut a little bit more this time because the loop is gonna be bigger. I'm gonna cut it right there. So because I cut too much off of this wire, this one's bigger than this one. Okay. This can happen. It's just practice. This last one is this one right here. It's the easiest tool to use for if you need to know where I got this or what tool it is, I can leave it in the description box or in the description box. So this one's really easy. Just gonna cut another piece. These pieces I'll leave them for later because I can always use them later. And I'm just gonna use my nylon pliers to straighten it out. Alright, so one side, this is what I do. The wire is gonna go right through. You don't have to put it all the way through, but it has to go past here, okay? So and then you just go like that, okay? And then let go, and it's made the loop. One uniform loop just for, you know, for you. Super easy, one of the best tools I have ever seen, but I don't use it very often. See that? Okay, so I'm gonna put the bead in. I'm going to cut off, let's say, this much, right? As long as it's not gonna go past this little circle part, or if it does, we're gonna try something else here in a second. So, oh God, it's just so big for my hands. Here's the other one. Super quick and easy. Okay, so there's something else that I noticed that I didn't know. It has like a line through here, like a hole here. You can see it. And I wonder if it's just like, let me see. If you put it this way, or if you just put it this way. Right? Just like that, right? Okay. I'll get another bead. So, I think it's just to put over here. If you got a long piece of wire, I wonder if that's just what it is. You know, like right here. That's it, right? So that's what it is. If you got a long piece of wire, to just cut it off for you. But that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this helpful. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.